Hmm. So how do I start building a professional network? Ooh, maybe I should start conversations with my neighbors and people at the grocery store. Yeah, that might get pretty awkward. Maybe I'll keep an eye on networking events, follow relevant companies that I'm interested in, and I could also use LinkedIn as a networking tool. Hi everyone, it's Mega from Couple of Expats, and in today's video we are discussing a very important topic for your professional development in Finland, and that is networking. Okay, so you've landed in Finland and you've attended a few events, and you keep hearing the word networking, and you've even heard that you need to have a solid network to find a job in Finland. And you might be thinking to yourself, what does that even mean? And why should you care about networking? And how can that help you leverage yourself a job in Finland? So today we are getting to the root of what is networking, how can that help you, and how can you use it to your advantage in the Finnish job market. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and keep watching to learn more. When you arrive in a new country, you're starting out with a network of 0 people. And you're arriving in a country, Finland, where who you know is as important as what you know. But let's face it, it's not only Finland. In which country are connections not important? They say that it takes a village to raise a child, but even job hunting isn't exactly something that you can do completely on your own, or it's easier when you don't. Now, this is not a dictionary-based definition, but the way I think of networking is a chance to meet new people, over time connect with like-minded people, and build a community where there is a level of trust between you and others. Now, when you're new, you might have your eye already on some companies or organizations that you want to work at, but likely you don't know anyone because you're new to Finland. But likely someone else does. And over time, hopefully, you can build connections with people who know the people who are working already at the company and can help introduce you or forward your contact details. But this is a slow process, and you should not rush this. Knowing the right people in Finland can make a significant difference. And to go from having a network of 0 to have a significant and strong network, you need to be pretty efficient at growing your professional network in a short amount of time. Now let's address the question of why is networking strongly related to job hunting in Finland? Up to 75% of jobs are not publicly advertised in Finland. Yes, you heard me right, 75. So that means that when it comes to recruitment, companies very often go through a system of referrals, which means that they would ask their own employees that, hey, we have this kind of a vacancy coming up. Do you know someone who would be fit for the role? And the reason for that is because most companies do not want to go through an elaborate hiring process. They might not have the time, they might not have the resources necessary, and because in this society, trust plays a very big role. So if one of their trusted employees gives the name of someone else they trust, they would rather give that person a chance rather than having, let's say, 150 applicants and having to find the right candidate through that process. Having a good network include having people who would forward you relevant vacancies when they know that you're looking for new opportunities, individuals who would put your name forward if an opportunity arises that you would be perfect for, as well as having people who know you and trust you well enough to actually vouch for you as a person and your professional abilities. These really make a very big difference in the Finnish job market. It's 2024 and you're wondering, is she talking about digital networking or is she talking about in-person networking? Well, the best combination is to combine both. Honestly, I've always felt that networking works best if they've had the chance to meet you in person. The impression just lasts longer when you've actually seen a person and met them in real life. But that being said, we might not always have the opportunity to meet that individual again in the near future, but that's where LinkedIn comes in, and you can stay in touch for years after meeting a person in real life once. And if you are able to interact with each other digitally through LinkedIn posts, through staying in touch professionally, then you never know how a person who you met back in 2018 can be resourceful to you today in 2024. There are also events happening in Finland in English all year long. Now, it would be good to kind of understand whether you are interested in bigger events, which may have hundreds of participants, or if you're looking for a more smaller event where you're able to talk to other participants one-on-one and really get to know each other. So you might want to try both bigger and smaller events and try to understand which one might be more suitable for you. And going back to LinkedIn, it's in this day and age, it's also very possible to make connections in different cities, different countries. If you are looking for an opportunity that is not where you are currently, or you know that you're going to be coming to Finland and you would like to build connections already, LinkedIn is really the most useful tool out there, but be respectful of other people's privacy. Once you've laid the groundwork for building a network, the most important part comes in, which is growing and maintaining your network. Now, remember that Finland being a very small country, the industry-specific individuals are same throughout the country and everyone knows each other. So don't be surprised if news travels fast and if first and second impressions are very, very important. So stay connected with like-minded individuals, approach networking as a way to grow long-lasting relationships, and provide support to others whenever you can. Networking is a word that gets thrown around a lot in the international community in Finland, and we hope this video at least helped clarify what does networking really mean, how do you network, and how it can be used for job hunting in Finland. Now, if some of the things that we talked about in this video, such as LinkedIn and how to use it for networking, seem to be new concepts, don't worry, because most of us started from the same place. And I'm pretty sure that you're already familiar with some of the concepts of networking, whether you refer to that as networking or something else from your home country, because it all comes down to building connections with other human beings. Thanks for tuning into this video, but before you leave, we have a question for you. What are your top networking tips for other people watching this video? Please leave them in the comment box below. If you've enjoyed watching this video, we would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel about life in Finland. And good luck on your networking journey. It doesn't take a day, but it's totally worth it. See you next time.